Wow, what a performance by Arsenal tonight. Welcome, guys, to another player ratings video from an Arsenal match. Today, it's again another very positive one. 3 wins in a row for Arsenal. A very convincing 4-0 win against Norwich City at home. And yeah, brilliant. Very, very good win. 4-0. Yes, it's against a very poor Norwich side, but still a very good performance by Arsenal. We were extremely the better team by an absolute mile for pretty much the entire game, apart from like a 5-10 minute spell at the start of the second half in which Norwich were creating a few chances and we weren't really getting out of our half, and they were the better team. But apart from that, all over them for the majority of the game. And let's get into the player ratings. Let's not waste any time and go straight into it. Starting off with the goalkeeper again, obviously Emi Martinez, obviously going to be starting goal again and again. Another very, very solid performance from the Argentine. And yeah, he didn't really have a lot to do, but he made one brilliant save for a Norwich City free kick right before half time, which if they had scored that goal to make it 2-1, right before half time, it could have been a different game. But a brilliant save, brilliant from Emi Martins again. Another clean sheet, go give him a 9, can't really go wrong. Starting off at right wing back was Hector Bellerin, and again it was a really poor performance from Hector. If I'm being honest, he shouldn't start against Wolves, probably shouldn't start in the rest of our games, and I wouldn't be against selling him. He's not the player he once was. Another really poor performance. It wasn't as bad as it was against Southampton, but it wasn't great at all. I'm going to give Hector Bellerin a 4. Starting off with the first of the back three then, of the 3 centre-backs, going to be Squadron Mustafi. Another solid performance from him. Can't go wrong, another clean sheet. Didn't really do much wrong. Going to give him a 7. And there's also going to be a 7 for the next centre-back in David Luiz, who, again, not bad from David Luiz. He is clearly a lot better suited in a back three. We saw that against, for Chelsea in 16-17 season, where Chelsea won the league. Played in a back three then alongside, I think it was Azpilicueta and Gary Cahill, and he did really well there. And he's a lot better in a back three. Decent performance from Luiz again, so he's going to partner Mustafi in getting a 7. Fortunately, it's not going to be 3-7 for all 3 of the centre-backs, as Kolasinac started again at left centre-back and again wasn't great. I don't know why we don't play Tierney there and then Kolasinac wing-back, because Tierney's a lot better suited at left centre-back and Kolasinac is a lot better suited as it just isn't that great there. And again, it was a pretty poor performance from Kolasinac. Again, not as bad as he was against Sheffield United, but he really easily could have given away a penalty at 2-0. It probably wasn't a penalty, but it easily could have been. I'm going to give Kolasinac a 5. And on to left wing back, Kieran Tierney, another solid performance from him. What a player we have on our hands there. He's going to be our left back for the next 10 years if we can keep him in the club and we can keep him fit. Brilliant performance again from Kieran. Going to give him an 8. Moving on to the midfield, Danny Ceballos scored the last minute winner against Sheffield United, and it started today, and it was a very, very good performance from him. Especially in the first half, didn't really do too much in the second half, but in the first half, he was our best player. Absolutely brilliant for him. Going to give Ceballos an 8. Partnering him in midfield was Granit Xhaka, one of our most important players. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Another brilliant performance from Granit. Scored and finished off a really nice work move with a very solid finish through the legs of Tim Krul to make it 2-0. And yeah, that capped off what was a very good performance from Granit Xhaka. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Starting off at left wing was our captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Fantastic performance from him. The only thing that was missing from his performance was that first Premier League hat-trick. But what a day for him. Scoring his 50th Premier League goal in the first half, scoring his 51st in the second, as well as getting an assist for Granit Xhaka's goal. You know what? I'm going to have to give him a 10. Almost pretty much perfect, yeah, a 10 out of 10. The only thing that would have made it even an 11 out of 10, if that's a thing, would have been for him to get a hat-trick, but 2 goals assist. Fantastic performance from Aubameyang. Now the top goal scorer in the Premier League alongside Jamie Vardy, and became the quickest man to hit 50 Premier League 50 league goals for the club. Above Thierry Henry, which is a fantastic achievement for him. Brilliant from Aubameyang in this game. Starting up top was Lacazette. No goal, unfortunately, for him again in this game, but I actually thought he did overall really good performance from Lacazette. All that was missing was a goal. His overall hold-up and link-up play was very good, and I thought it was a pretty decent performance, but he didn't score, so it wasn't a brilliant performance, but a very solid one. I'm going to give Lacazette a 6. And starting up right wing was Reece Nelson, starting ahead of Pepe and Saka, who recently signed a brand new deal, which is absolutely brilliant. It was, a lot of people were a bit confused to why, but for me, it was the right decision from Arteta just to rest those two for the upcoming games. We've got 4 really difficult games in the next 11 days for a game like once every 3 days, which is awful. So yeah, it was a right decision for Mikel Arteta to rest him and start Reece. First start for him in the league for quite a while, and if I'm being honest, I don't think it was too bad. Didn't really get too involved in the play, because most of our attacks would come down the left-hand side where Aubameyang and Tierney were, which is understandable. And Bellerin wasn't doing his best to feed Nelson, which was very similar to against Southampton with Pepe. But I thought Nelson was okay. Very decent performance from Nelson. I'm going to give him a 6 as well. And moving on to the subs, starting off with Cedric. Came on, finally made his Arsenal debut, and what a way to start. Pinging in a left-footed shot from outside the area to make it 4-0. And yeah, you can't really go wrong. Also looked really decent as well. No joke, all jokes aside, looked a very solid player, and I definitely feel like he could start against Wolves. Looked very decent, and it'll be tough to see who will start right back with Ainsley, Cedric, and Bellerin all looking for that spot. Very, very good performance from Cedric off the bench. Gonna have to give him an 8. Brilliant. Also coming on was Joe Willock. Nearly scored a really good goal, actually. Really unlucky. Decent from Joe Willock. Gonna give him a 6. Pepe came on for the last 10 minutes or so, replacing Aubameyang, who I was disappointed to see him come off because I really wanted to get the hat-trick, but just to make sure he's coming off full injury-free. And yeah, good decision by Mikel Arteta when I thought, when we're 4-0 up, no point maybe keeping him on and risking him. And yeah, so Pepe didn't really come on and didn't really get on the ball much, so could just go straight down the middle of 5. Eddie Nketiah also came on, and yeah, again like Pepe, didn't really do too much, so I'm gonna give Eddie a 5. And finally, Rob Holding came on at half time for Squadron Mustafi and did okay. Wasn't called into action many times, but I'm gonna give Rob Holding a 6. Just did his job when he needed to be called upon. And there we go, guys. There's going to be the player ratings. A brilliant performance from Arsenal against Norwich. We've got 4 really tough games coming up though. Wolves away is our next game on Saturday, which is going to be really tough. Molyneux, not an easy place to go these days. So we might not be getting a win anytime soon in the next few days. But very good win for Arsenal tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed these player ratings. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys later. Peace out.